Islam has the solution for injustice. Allah says in Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 135 that, Ya alladhina amanu, oh you believe, stand out for justice as witness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even if it be against yourself, against your parents, against your relatives, whether rich or poor. When you are doing justice, don't look at him whether he's your friend, he's your mother or a father, or your relative, or rich or poor. As the beloved Prophet Muhammad said, by Allah, if my daughter Fatima robs, I will chop off her hand. This is justice. Justice. Islam has the solution for alcoholism and drug addiction. Allah says in Surah Ma'idah chapter 5 verse number 90, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, innamal khamru wal maisuru. Oh, you believe, most certainly intoxication gambling. Wal ansabu wal azlamu, dedication of stones, divination of arrows, rijsun min amali shaitan. These are Satan's handiwork. Fashtanibu la'allakum tuflihun. Abstain from this handiwork that you may prosper. In Islam, alcoholism, drug addiction, it is prohibited. You know, every year, according to WHO, more than 4 million people die only because of alcoholism. America, a few decades earlier, they tried to ban alcohol, knowing it's very bad for health. When they tried, the government collapsed. There was bootlegging, there was illegal alcohol, and the government collapsed. They again got back alcohol. 1400 years ago, our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu when he recited the verse of the Quran, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, innamal khamru wal maisiru. Oh, you believe, most certainly intoxicating gambling. Wal ansabu wal azlamu, dedication of stone, divination of arrows, rijsun min amali shaitan. These are Satan's handiwork. Fashtanibu la'allakum tuflihun. Abstain from this handiwork that you may prosper. Just because the Prophet recited the verse of the Quran, barrels of alcohol were emptied in Medina, never to be filled again. What America with all its power could not do for many years, a Prophet did with just one verse. One verse of the Quran he recited, and the barrels of alcohol were emptied in Medina, never to be filled again. Quran has the solution to the problem of fornication, of adultery, of prostitution. Allah says in the Quran in Surah Isra chapter 17 verse 32, come not close to adultery, for it's an evil opening other roads to evil. Come not close to adultery. Don't do adultery different. Come not close to adultery, because it's an evil opening other roads to evil. Quran has the solution to the problem of pornography, of immodesty, of obscenity. Islam and Quran and Hadith, they prescribe hijab. Allah says in the Quran in Surah Nur chapter 24 verse number 30, it first speaks about hijab for the man. Ya alladhina amanu, oh you believe, lower your gaze and protect your modesty. Whenever a man looks at a woman and any brazen thought comes in his mind, he should lower his gaze. That is the hijab for the man. And for the woman, the next verse, Surah Nisa chapter 24 verse 31, say to the believing woman, she should lower her gaze and guard her modesty and display not the beauty except what appears ordinary of. There are basically 6 criteria for hijab given in the Quran and the Hadith. Number 1 is the extent. For the man, it's from the navel to the knee. For the woman, the complete body should be covered. The only parts that can be seen are the face and hands up to the wrist. Some say that even the face should be covered. The remaining 5 criteria are the same for the man and the woman. The clothes they wear should not be tight-fitting so that it reveals the figure. Number 3, it should not be translucent or transparent so that you can see through the clothes. Number 4, it should not be so glamorous so that it attracts the opposite sex. Number 5, it should not resemble that of the opposite sex. And number 6, it should not resemble that of the unbelievers. These are the 6 criteria for hijab. And people ask me that why hijab should be done. I tell them that if there are twin sisters who are very beautiful, equally beautiful, if they are walking down the streets of Sokoto, and if one sister, one lady, she is wearing a complete hijab, Islamic hijab, complete body covered, only part seen is face and hands up to the wrist. And the second twin sister, she's a Westerner, wearing mini skirts or shorts with a low neck. And if they're walking down the streets of New York or Sokoto, and if round the corner there is a hooligan who's waiting for a catch to tease a girl, which girl will he tease? Will he tease the girl wearing the Islamic hijab, or will he tease the girl wearing the Western clothes, mini skirts and shorts? Which girl will he tease? Which girl? Mini skirts, correct. Simple question, simple answer. Allah says in Surah Azab, chapter 33, verse 59, O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the believing women, when they go abroad, they should put on the cloak so that they shall be recognized. So hijab has been prescribed to prevent the women from being molested, to protect them. So Quran has the solution for obscenity, for eavesdropping, for pornography.